Always tracking, always alerting. This is Storm Team 8.
A strong system is sweeping across the United States at this hour. Of course, that includes us here in West Michigan. I want to start with a look at temperatures because I think it shows you pretty well just how strong the system is. Temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70s across parts of the central U.S. Meanwhile, temperatures are in the 30s, not much farther to the north. And we're going to see a little bit of everything here over the next 12 hours as the warm front passes through and then the cold front. Here's a look at Storm Track Live tonight, and we do have that rain beginning to overspread parts of southwest Michigan. Had the first band pass through, but the steadier rain is still off to our south, and that's going to be swinging in over the next several hours. So through tonight, expect showers, occasional thunderstorms. I think the best chance is going to be somewhere between about 9 a.m., perhaps as late as 4 a.m., but the best chance will probably be centered right around midnight. And notice the temperatures actually climb. They don't drop tonight as we await the arrival of that cold front. Here's Futurecast showing that rain continuing to pick up in intensity. I think the heaviest is going to be right in that 9 p.m. to midnight time frame. After that, we'll see scattered showers, perhaps a few thunderstorms pass through. By the morning commute tomorrow, actually looks pretty dry. We'll see one last push of maybe some light rain develop by the late morning and early afternoon time frame. Not expecting much out of that round, and it should be quick to move east. That'll leave us with the sky starting to break up as early as late afternoon, meaning we could get a few peaks of sunshine by the time the sun sets tomorrow. Rainfall going to be pretty impressive. It's been trending up with this. I think most spots have a good chance of seeing more than a ½ inch of rain. A few spots could see closer to an inch, especially those that end up under the heavier downpours. As of now, that looks to be setting up somewhere between Kalamazoo and Grand Rapids. Just know that heavy rain is likely pretty much everywhere. Meanwhile, the temperatures are going to take quite the drop after staying steady tonight. Notice that 2 a.m. we'll have temperatures in the mid-50s. Then the cold front comes through right around sunrise tomorrow, and that leads to falling temperatures. So we'll go from the 50s by around 5 or 6 a.m. down to the upper 30s by the early afternoon, and we'll stay there through the remainder of the day. That's going to keep us cool into the weekend. It's also going to be breezy overnight with wind gusts upwards of 35 to 45 miles per hour right on through about noon tomorrow. At that point, the wind will begin to subside. And then as we head into the weekend, we're tracking some snow showers for the second half of the day Saturday, transitioning into lake effect on Sunday. Here's a look. Early indications are that we could see anywhere from 1 to 4 inches, mainly near and northwest of Grand Rapids and along the lakeshore, but of course we'll keep close tabs. Your 8-day forecast keeps us in the 30s into next week, eventually in the 20s by the end of next week. Stay with us. Sports is next.